The world is going through a traumatic period, whether it's the COVID-19 pandemic that has brought the world to its knees, or the racial injustices creating dangerous gaps throughout society, along with economic decline creating more and more desperation and restlessness. With so much turmoil, it's hard to navigate in these unfortunate times. But one thing is certain, and that is the need of leadership, more specifically, guided leadership. Today, we see that the lack of just leadership is the cause of many of these realities we are facing. There is one community that always shines bright while the world stays in darkness. That is the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and under the divine leadership of Khilafat, the guidance and wisdom to navigate in all matters is always near. One such blessing of Khilafat is the existence of PAMA. But what is PAMA?
Which is Pan-African Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, is to have all African origin members of Jamaat who are African of origin in diaspora to come together under this banner to encourage one another to participate in all Jamaat activities. We are called a subsidiary organization because it's a vision of Caliphate Masirabi, so that African industrial should be able to come together, become stronger, and do everything to help one another, both in the Jamaat and outside the Jamaat.
PAMA Canada held a unique town hall event on July 4th, 2020, via online video conferencing, with participation from PAMA presidents of UK and Canada, along with guests and dignitaries from around the world. The event was presided by respected Amir Jamaat Canada, Lal Khan Malik Sahib.
Initially, because of the COVID, we had a concern that we need to continue to communicate with our members, and we are having an idea of what to discuss. And while we are thinking about that on the executive level, this issue of George Floyd came in, and it became more important and more relevant for us to communicate and douse the mind of our members, because everybody is worried and saying, how do we react? Should we be part of those people who are protesting? Because it's a world issue now. It is not local in USA, but as members of the Jamaat, what should we do?
There was also a presentation by missionary Abdullah Dibba Sahib on the guidance of Hazur Anwar Ayyadullah Ta'ala bin Nasr Aziz relating to the current racial tensions facing the world.
At this point in time, we're all sure, we're all certain that the world does not have a sense of direction. We do not know where we're heading to. And Khalifatul Masih, the supreme head of the worldwide Ahmadiyya Muslim community, has continuously, on a daily, regular basis, taken the responsibility put upon him by Allah the Almighty himself to lead the world, not only Ahmadi Muslims, but literally to lead the world out of chaos, that every single time the leaders of these superpowers, these nations, are heading towards destruction. And he calls it out even before regular people like you and I are able to sniff the danger in it. So what is Khalifatul Masih telling us? Something that we all have the opportunity to do, just to stand up, get up, take that one vote. It's going to make a difference. Write and communicate with your public officials, with the elected officials, to have conversations with our public authorities. You make them understand that this is my concern as a constituent, as a citizen of Canada, that this is a problem that I see. And we want you to bring about that change because we have put you in that position. And this is what would make us not burn out. This is what is sustainable. This is what is consistent. So may Allah Almighty enable us to always, always heed to the guidances that Khalifatul Masih gives us, so that for sure we'll bring about changes in our own lives, in our own societies, in our own environment, and in our countries and the world at large.
This was a need of the hour. We were feeling anxiety. How do we face this situation? Huzur has guided us. Huzur has provided us the guidance, direct guidance. We are grateful to Huzur. We thank you, Huzur. Jazakumullah ta'ala sanjazah. and we respond by saying that we would accept this advice, we would implement it, and this is the plan our executive has drawn, and we are going to monitor the implementation of this plan.